Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video for Wistoria Wand and Sword Season 2, Episode 7. I know my light looks extremely powerful. That's because it is. It finally snapped, and it's stuck on this one setting, and I cannot change it, or alter it, or do literally anything to it. So I have adjusted my camera, but I understand it still probably looks like it's really bright. I also just showered. You can obviously tell. I ordered new lights, because the other ones that I ordered to replace my broken ones were too fucking short. So I ordered other ones, and they arrive here in a little bit today, so I won't have them until then. Anyway, let's hop into this. Last episode was very great. The prologue of Wistoria Wand and Sword is now over per Finn. We have someone who can use the fifth element, which they have described as something that can fight the celestial host, and it appears to be a type of element that takes whatever magic is given to it and can use it as its own. It seems like that is Will's magic. That is what he is capable of doing. He did it with Shion's magic, where he took his fire and used Ignis Whis, and he took Alfaria's and used Albus Whis. So that seems to be the power. Let's see where we go from here. Calamity been kind of avoided. Definitely a lot of people died. A lot of people died, but the overall calamity has been avoided, where the Magiavander died and the celestial host would make it into the world and kill us all. So I'm going to assume the plot from here is taking out the celestial host, because Will at this point is strong enough to ascend to the level of the Magiavanders, and we can assume this fifth element is wanted to take out the celestial host so they don't have to keep putting this barrier above them and hiding themselves away. But we'll see as we go. Per usual, feel free to check out the Patreon and Discord. Links are in the description below. As far as the Discord goes, talk about current anime, past anime, current manga, past manga, and have non-anime conversations as well. And as far as the Patreon goes, you get exclusives and uncuts to all my reactions. So feel free to check out either of those of your own will. Now, I've heard this up straight into Wistoria Wand and Sword Season 2, Episode 7. Oh, also, some people kind of clarified or tossed out theories that I agree with. I had a thought about it in the episode, but I didn't mention it. So that could just sound like I'm lying, but I did genuinely think about this. It might actually have been while I was editing, but I just didn't put like a text or something. That the kid that Finn and Mercedes were talking about, that she passed over to Finn, is like one of Will's descendants and not actually Will, unless there's some time shenanigans going on, because you still have to question how the hell Finn is alive after 400 years if there's not some kind of time shenanigans going on. This is real rain. Oh, people, because of the barrier at the top, never experienced like rain or anything, and so she probably summoned like ice in the clouds or something, and it melted and started raining. Also, that's really sad, knowing that when his mood is bad and you know rain starts coming down, it's Alfaria's rain. Or it supposedly has to be. Yeah, there you go. She's got magic going on. Dude, if they don't like appoint Will to be like Alfaria's bodyguard or something in this episode, I'm actually gonna crash out. This dude just saved everybody's lives. He should be up in that damn tower, even if he can't use magic. I understood what Edward Sensei was saying when he failed Will, and the reason that he gave for doing so, it made sense. You need to be able to use magic to uphold the barrier. But someone like Will, who's absurdly strong and has just showcased his strength to an absurd degree, and that he can use magic, technically speaking, can work perfectly as like a bodyguard or something for like Alfaria, or they're probably going to take him in knowing he has the fifth element now and begin pushing to fight the celestial host. Oh, is this when Rosti showed up? Is this when he met Rosti? Literally said, Elfie, can I catch up to you? And guess who shows up a split second later? Rosti. Rosti Noman. And who would need to make something for a rain spell that they cast? I think I need to turn the brightness down on this a little bit more. That seems a little dimmer. Maybe. Oh well. If I look like I'm in heaven this episode, then it is what it is. Rusty Noman. Ooh, his hair. Whoa, what are they doing to him here? What is Cauldron doing? Seems like he passed out after their fight. Oh, and his hair is returning back to normal. The use of the Mage Queen's legacy. I wonder if she knew how involved. She was questioning shit all throughout the throughout the fight and stuff, so I don't think she knew like who Will actually is. Editing his memories. His beloved sleeping beauty remains rocking in a cradle of memories. What? They're editing Will's memories? Okay. I'm gonna need to see what for, or what exactly they're editing. Oh, hello, Clary. Oh, and Edward with Workner. Oh my god, the amount of roses over there at that bed. So yeah, even they know that he like won't die from shit like that. Oh, hello. Was that last night? That fight was just yesterday? Oh, Jesus. Did these two like both have a thing for Workner or something? With brazenly two-timing? Yeah, because she hangs around both Edward and Workner. Passionate bonds of friendship, uh-huh. And they'll never turn out badly, huh? Damn! And so is he. They can all start treating Will with some fucking respect. Yeah, Jesus Christ. He's not calling him Laggard anymore. He switched to calling him Book Learner after first calling him Will and getting embarrassed. Oh, she'll be able to make an appearance at graduation. Okay. If he hadn't made it, that would sour everything. Oh, Jesus, Julius, what the fuck you got to say? He has that incomprehensible power at his disposal. Yeah, you're talking as if you haven't been shitting on him for 2 seasons at this point. Shut up, brother. Shut the hell up. You fucking goober. Have been corrupted. This dude. At least the bottom line is that they are beginning to respect him, unlike you. So you're gonna tune your heart for his saving you. Noblesse oblige. Shion over here aura farming at the window. He's reflecting. Oh my god. 3,000 deaths. Jesus. Her eyebrow twitched at that. She was out there watching with all her little ball things. She was spectating. Why were we unable to ascertain his presence? Because he was treated like absolute dog shit and held down by everybody constantly, non-stop. That and yeah, Cauldron was probably keeping him a secret. The only reason that Finn even found him, or that Aaron was there as well, they all found him in the dungeon, was because they were fucking about to die. He was concealing him until he fully matured. Too many decisions. I mean, yeah, she supposedly is fucking up his memory now. And Finn is fine with it. Does that mean he's coming into the tower or no? It is what it is. The mage's all will intersect one day. Whoa, the speed. They didn't. Oh, Alfaria is not here. All student praxis incident, yeah. Oh, so they have film of the enemies, but they don't know where they went. Exhaustively thorough. The Great Battle of 10 years ago. The Day of Near Doom. Have we heard about that before? The Day of Near Doom. I don't know if we've heard of this before. If so, I'm forgetting. So they're like people who survived that and are coming for revenge? To be rid of them completely. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Whoa, that kind of animation was crazy. Oh my god, she attacked him with the speed. Yeah, he's just floating. Damn, and they stop. I love how he just doesn't care about the wall destroyed behind him, but they will stop fighting when Aaron says stop. The pruning of new buds, the bloom is near. I'm assuming that's graduation. Oh, Alfaria's. Oh no, Alfaria's poor lady got absolutely destroyed out there with debris. It's a good question. A stomach ache. Liana here. Sending. Oh, she got a message from a bird. Oh, Colette and Kiki. He didn't have a grave yet because his body literally dissipated. There's not a body. You guys aren't going to find one because he was an Alfaria clone. He might have been a clone with like greater anonymity possibly, but at the end of the day, he was an Alfaria clone, stemmed from Alfaria's emotions and feelings. That's where his like yandere side for Will obviously came from, was from Alfaria's love for him. Like Alfaria's spell could have evolved to give her clones a little bit more anonymity from herself, and maybe that's why Rosti looks different and such, but it still, the core fundamentals of Rosti are parts of Alfaria. Every time they say this name, it makes me chuckle. They say the full name. Eastern capital, Trolls. Yep, he appeared suddenly, and just as suddenly it was glued to Will at the hip. I wonder why. It's almost like he was sent from the tower. That was very nice of you, Colette. Knight's Blood. Ooh. God damn! She gave that a whole. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. So much text for her. Eliza Nosferat. Race Razanth, age 25, height 169 centimeters, birthday 11th of Azomoon. Likes devil's cake, sugar in general, of relaxing coffee. Dislikes night, blood, lunatus, mock moons. What the fuck does that mean? First love, Warkener Norgrim. Yeah, I could have guessed. She hates the night and blood. She gives off someone who would like that, but you know, okay. Deepest dungeon floor reached 31st. Equipment, Knight's Blood Wand. Skills, Nocifer Seek. All dark magic. She hates the dark, hates blood, but she has magic that's kind of in that realm. A professor at the academy who was 1 year below Workner and the others. Her skills place her in the top ranks of even the academy's fighting forces. As a pure insomniac, I see why she hates the night, because she cannot sleep. As a pure insomniac, her self-deprecating jokes about the big dark circles in her eyes basically never fail. For example, my makeup looks amazing today. No. When she was a student, she caused a certain incident that Workner personally resolved. Ever since she has been obsessed with him, is crossed out. She has followed him and become a teacher at the academy. She and Clary fight like cats and dogs. Yeah, I can see that. Now we get Clary here as well. Baja Broom and something wand. Crimson Blue wand. Alright, Clary Sarah. Race Razanth, age 26, height 162, birthday 20th of Romoon. Likes Workner Edward Cauldron. Okay. Cauldron's homemade pot au feu. I'm probably butchering that. Dislikes Elise. Her one dislike is Eliza. First love, Golbathos, who lived in her neighborhood when she was little. Deepest dungeon floor reached 35th. Equipment, Crimson Blue Wand, Baja Broom. Skills, all fire and water magic. Intermediate wind magic. Cauldron magic learned directly from Cauldron. That's interesting. So yeah, she is a Moltos who can use 3 types of magic, and an Arbiter who is not affiliated with any particular faction. When she was a student, she was part of a trio with Workner and Edward, a squad of problem children. Even now, when she can find the time, she forcibly drags the 2 of them to taverns where she babbles drunkenly. She says that one day she'll have to settle things with her dear vampire underclassmen. Okay, those were great. Great insight. Finn just watching everybody reconstruct. Bro, who are you? Actually, who are you? And how have you lived for 400 years? If there's not time shenanigans going on. Uh-oh. Hello. Yep, I mean, Aaron did tell her to get Will with Finn and that he's under Finn's control. Invis? Oh, is that a different name he goes by? He's not actually Finn? Invis. No, she does not like him, okay. So someone you hate so very much. And she's saying, don't interfere. She's going directly against Aaron's orders. Aaron said to have Finn control and manage Will from now on, and she's saying for him to get away. The hands of the clock will advance all at once. There will be no stopping that person any longer. Holy whoa! Oh god, are we? Ooh, hold on. I have so many things to say, but so little to say at the same time. Are we, that, talking about that person, and like, I guess, is she maybe trying to stop Will from having to be like, their, like sword, I guess, where he is going to be forced into a position to fight the strongest of strong enemies? Is that what she's trying to stop here? I have so many questions now. Cauldron's little games are over now. Oh god, it sounds like Finn didn't even like her very much. Because she said she was fucking with his memories, but to do what? Oh my god, I have so many questions. I wasn't around anymore. So many more precious memories. More. Oh, this feels like Alfaria kind of reflecting on her own past, like how she met him and then had to leave him and it made him sad. When you ascend the tower. Something like that. Tower Ascendant, very sad. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Will's back in his dorm here, but no Rossi to be found. God damn! He's yoked and scars everywhere. So he does still remember that. What memories did she fuck with? The goggles. Rusty finished his goggles for him to wear. Finished repairing them after they got fucked up. Time to go. It's graduation time. The only reason this graduation can be held is because this area didn't take any damage, except for like that one wall that got busted down. Regarding Magical Academy Auditorium. Oh, Shion, Liana. The Great Mage Queen declared, you may laugh, you may rejoice. Julius, Wignall, everybody heading in. There's Colette. Oh, with her buddy next to her. Will is here. How long has it been since then? Oh, everybody dressed the hell up. No small number for our students. Yeah. Okay. Is Will actually graduating, or are they just keeping him here to watch? Everybody to accept your certificates. God damn. I'm gonna go by and name everybody. Yeah. Wow. Will's actually graduating. Aww. All 250 names. There you go. Announce those ascending to the tower. So yeah, you can graduate and not make it to the tower. A hat of Mercedes and the right to enter the tower. Could Will get this? I mean, there's no feasible way they don't after what he did for them. No fucking way. It's Liana, of course. 12,000 credits. I mean, of course she was going up to the tower, of course. Everybody that's in our group is going. Liana, Wignall, Shion, Julius, and Colette. Like, for now we're focusing on graduation, but, you know, it's in the ED and stuff. I do wonder if we're gonna... I really would like some more Colette backstory or something. They've teased it, like I mentioned in the ending. And with her whole, like, the wristband fucking her up. It feels like she might be stupidly powerful, but there's something that, like, limits her. She's got this wristband that limits her for some reason. Damn, 11,989, 11,802, 11,801, 10,000, okay. They've shown her a lot this season, and I feel like I don't remember her being in season 1 at all. But that just might be my brain not remembering. Because it took me a second to remember that we got a lot of scenes with Colette and her buddy. 9,024, she's headed up to the tower. There's Will. I feel like they're gonna call his name, right? They're like, for his efforts fighting off the Devander and stuff, Will Serfort will be ascending to the tower. But then again, I don't know, because it sounds like Cauldron is manipulating his memories and attempting to... She kept him hidden for all this time from Finn and such. And it seems like, you know, Finn and Cauldron, while they were being amicable earlier, might not like each other all that much. And like, Iris doesn't really like Finn and was trying to like get him to not take Will, and he said he's taking him anyway. I have a lot of questions. There's still one hat. So they're going to say these 49 have obtained the necessary credits. However, we are going to make an unprecedented move, and for his heroic acts during the attack, Will Serfort will rise as well. Will's fucking for sure that extra hat there. I see it on that damn table. Right at the very last moment. Wait, even Workner and Edward weren't expecting this. Is Cauldron doing this completely of her own volition entirely? Hold on. 2 conditions for advancing. And Will did not get that. And oh my god. Colette's like, oh my god! Yeah, Julius, you acted like you're not excited that Will's gonna make it too. I see that fucking face. Cleansed all of us of our despair, yep. Look at them getting hyped. Accomplishment, a great feat worthy of praise. He's like, wait, what? Yep, it is what Will called it. Is that going to be the name of his 5th element spell? Is courage? Because that is what he said whenever his hair turned white 2 episodes ago for the first time. Come forward. Damn, Edward was with her another and be like, no, fuck no. Just to acknowledge his courage as magic. And like nobody did it. It's the students on stage are gonna clap for him, right? Yeah, Shion's gonna be the first one. Shion and Colette probably. Yep, love it. Yep, Colette joined in with the speed after. Mr. I won't be conformed to peer pressure, and he's out here clapping, like trying to look around. And all the other students are gonna get up. I mean, he saved all your fucking lives. You better clap, bitch. You better clap. He quite literally saved everybody's lives. Come on now. I'm sorry. I know I've been... Okay, you know what? I'll let it play out. Aww. Edward's like, what the fuck? He thinks that they're like pushing Will into a reality where he cannot succeed and will only find despair. I mean, yeah, that was his whole reasoning for failing Will in the first place, is he was trying to spare him further despair. Why does he have to suffer the same fate I did? That adds even more context to why Edward did what he did, which we already had enough to justify his mentality and why, but they're adding another layer. Thoroughly trained by a very scary, very kind teacher. Hey, Finn. I'll spur the sword on and go looking for some new vistas. Did Finn think Will wasn't going to graduate and then he was going to take him in after he didn't graduate and train him up and stuff, but Cauldron flipped it on its head and said, no, I'm sending him to that tower. Colette is bawling, crying. Julius is looking embarrassed for clapping along. You're the Grim generation. That's quite a name. Liana's happy. Wignall's happy. Colette. And Shion Ara Farman. Ara Farman like he's not happy out of his mind. Or maybe he didn't talk earlier in the episode when they were talking about Will. He knew secretly that he was gonna get in no matter what. And the heavens and drive off evil. What? Yep, okay. If you needed even further confirmation, because maybe some people would say like, oh, this is Rosty's like ghost up here congratulating Will. Is it Elfaria probably oh my god, Elfaria probably just summoned another Rosty. I don't think Elfaria gives a single fuck except for the fact that Will's coming up here. Yep. That's all she cares about. Are we actually gonna see these two reunite next episode? So we come to be that was so fast. The age of hope and loss thus began its first year. Damn, the whole school arc was a whole ass prologue and now the actual story begins. God damn. Peak episode. That was great. And there's so much intrigue, like Will's memories getting altered per Cauldron. I'm curious what exactly occurred there. Finn and Cauldron seemingly being against each other, and that Cauldron wants him to ascend the tower, and Finn probably actually wanted him to fail so he could take him in and train him, is what it sounded like. He's talking about finding new vistas, whatever that means. And we know Iris was trying to stop Finn, so honestly it's like, is Finn that much of a good guy? Like, he's probably working towards defeating the Celestial Host, but there's people like also trying to stop him. Maybe his goal for what he wants Will to do is I don't know. I'm so curious to see where this continues, because it seems like a lot of people at the top are at odds with each other, and that's very interesting. And we'll see next episode if Will gets to see Elfaria again up in the tower, or what's going to go down. And the prologue of Wistoria is officially over as they graduate, basically. So we'll see where we go from here. But anyway, I think that is going to wrap it for our reaction to Wistoria Wanted Sword Season 2, Episode 7. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.